Okay, you guys, I am doing a fun little experiment here where I'm going to be doing a live audit and walkthrough of some traffic and ads here. So I have my guest today is Miss Kathy Burns. She is a professional organizer, and you guys have had I don't know, several conversations with her as of recently, and I can tell you I definitely need her in my life. So today we're going to be going through what Kathy is working on here with traffic strategy, social, and some ads. And hopefully, looks like she had some internet problems. So here she comes again.
I'm here.
There she is.
Hello.
So yeah, we're going to be going through your ads and some of your social stuff and see if we can find some areas to improve. So before we dive down into all the nerdy stuff, so Kathy, tell me what your kind of overall plan is that you're working on, and what elements you have sort of in play.
Okay, so I wrote a book a few years ago, and so I'm doing the free book plus shipping offer. So How to Master Your Muck is now offered for free, and people just pay me to help it get shipped out. And they also have the advantage of taking it as an audiobook or as an ebook or all the combinations above. They can also add on my second book that I wrote, which is Home Organizing the Smart Guide, Make Room for Yourself in Your Home. So they can add that into the bundle if they would like. And after that, I asked them if they'd like to get their financial budgeting and their finances organized, and they can go into my financial organizing masterclass. So that's basically the flow of it.
So is that like all one funnel, and it's like the opt-in for the book free plus shipping, and then it's an upsell to the different formats?
Yeah, there's a one-click upsell on the checkout page.
Okay.
So they can choose if they want to, buy the audiobook and the regular book and the digital book, and then they can opt in for the other package that has all of it combined.
Yep.
Once they click to purchase, then they get sent to the one-time offer sales page for Financial Organizing Masterclass.
Great. And that is $97?
$47 right now. 47. It's on sale. Yeah.
Okay. So do you already have, so you've been pushing traffic through here already?
Yes.
Let's pull those up and just look at some of or do you know what your conversion numbers are for how well each of those steps are performing?
I would love to hear your thoughts on it.
Okay.
I have, where do you want me to go? Do you want me to go to, now keep in mind, everybody out there, I am not a tech person. So I have tech support, thank God, that does this. So I have all the pages queued up for whatever you need to see.
Yep. Perfect. So your, the main funnel then that you're sending people to, so that's where you're sending most of your traffic, right? Is straight to the funnel?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go
to an ad, that goes to the funnel.
Okay. So they're going, an ad that you're pointing straight. Okay. Do you have the back end of the funnel pulled up at all?
Meaning what?
What's it built in? Do you know?
ClickFunnels.
ClickFunnels. Perfect. Are you logged into your ClickFunnels account?
I am.
Okay. Let's start there just to look and make sure that we have decent conversions happening. I want to kind of work backwards and look at what we're trying to get people there. And then we'll go look at your messaging from your.
Okay.
So let's see. There should be. Well, this is fun. First tech hiccup. So across the bottom of our screen here, from what you can see, do you see a little like microphone and then video and then a share screen?
I'll share my screen with you. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, share.
And let me get this organized here so we
unable to share screen. What? Please obtain system permissions to allow screen recording for the browser. So I need to go into my preferences, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know if it was on my end or yours.
Yeah, so I go to preferences and then I go to accessibility. Let's see. I'm a Mac girl. Here, I'll go to accessibility. And yeah, because I've never used the this Restream. So let's go to Restream and see if I can find it.
It's a whole fun little experiment for both of us.
Yes, it is. That's okay. I could also, send you the link via chat if I can get this together, but I can't find Restream in my apps. Let me just give you, well, I don't know if you can see it if you're not logged in to my ClickFunnels.
Yeah, I'd have to end up being logged in. So
Okay.
This is a good experiment. We will see.
Absolutely.
Oh, I wonder if it has to be.
Desktop and okay, let's go to internet accounts. No, let's see. It's not accessibility. I don't see it under accessibility.
We're gonna ask the Google.
It's so funny. A quick question. I'm a keynote speaker, and I was speaking for the women in automotive industry a few years back, and I kept saying the Google, and this millennial pulls me aside and says, you shouldn't say the Google. It kind of dates you. I'm like, oh, I like it because it makes me laugh. And I guess you're not supposed to be saying the Google. So there you go.
Oh, well,
I didn't know.
Go.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm looking under preferences. I'm under preferences. I'm under not notifications. I went to accessibility. That's where I thought it would be, but it doesn't, but Restream doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shortcut.
Nothing like a little bit of live text support to
exactly
figure it out, right?
Well, let me see first.
It's a individual computer instead of, because it should allow it to share on here, but trying to see if we can.
I know, because I really want to hear your brilliance in my analysis here.
I'm really excited to do it as well.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I am going to. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
All right.
I believe if I give you this link, you might be able to pull it up. I'm going to give you a link. Am I still sharing? Oh, I'm not even sharing. Yeah, here you go. Okay, here's the link for the landing page that my Facebook ads goes to. See if you can open it.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, goody.
It's perfect. And we can even just I can even just look at this for yeah, but I'm going to have to end up needing to get your well.
Okay, log in for ClickFunnels, right?
Well, the more important one is probably going to be your ads manager. So we're still going to have to be able to share with you.
Okay.
So in the meantime, I can also.
Isn't technology grand?
It is, but this one is not going to let me log in. Yeah, because I'm not on your account.
Oh yeah, my
ads. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Maybe my techs, maybe my brilliant tech wizard can pop onto this call.
Absolutely.
Maybe she can do it. So let me reach out to her.
Here is an article on screen sharing from Restream itself, but it isn't talking about the permissions. It says we can do it for both guests. So it seems like it's just a setting on.
It seems like it should be a setting on my computer, but Restream doesn't show up. I think because it's a browser app.
Yep. Okay. That's okay.
Yeah. Now we know, huh?
Well, let's see. How can we get around this? We can probably look even from the I can pull some of this stuff up while we try to see if we can get access in the meantime. But I can at least share this and kind of start and look at your ads and stuff from my side. So
Okay.
I can do that. Let me.
Oh, cool. Rebecca, my tech whiz supreme, is going to pop on here, and maybe she can share her screen because she's a PC. Maybe it's a Mac thing, you know.
Oh, perfect.
We'll
Yeah, it
see.
says that Mac. It's just probably a Mac permission thing.
That's what I thought, but yeah.
All right. So let's see here. Let me
Rebecca
do.
shall be on. She will be faceless. She does not like the camera. She's
No
behind the scenes.
problem. No problem at all.
I hope everyone's
Okay.
staying dry out there. It's a little bit crazy here in San Diego.
Yeah, it is here too. I woke up to snow this morning.
Wow.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna share this with all of our massive
Here
oh,
comes
wait,
Rebecca.
here she is. Okay.
Rebecca, you're the best.
Whoop whoop. Okay, she is on. So I have this up right now. Rebecca, if you would like to log into the ads manager, because Kathy, you're just running Facebook ads, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
he's asking if we
can
can hear her. No, we cannot hear her.
Oh, I have to add her into the stream in order to be able to hear her, but we can leave your camera off.
Here she is.
Do you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, please leave my camera off.
No problem.
Totally not camera ready.
Thanks, Rebecca. You're the best.
Yes, thank you so much.
He saves me my tushy all the time, day in and day out.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to look at this just for messaging, and then Rebecca, if you want to pull up Facebook Ads Manager.
Yeah.
And we'll look at what you've got ads wise. And then also your social. So are you on obviously Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Are you promoting as well from any other channels?
She does like the Instagram ads from Facebook ads, but that's it, I think.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking at messaging here just to kind of see what we've got.
Brilliant.
Okay. So this is kind of like an advertorial. I like this. So it's more like a blog kind of style and not hit them right in the face with, okay, awesome. So yeah, that's a great start instead of it just being a straight up plain funnel. You know what? Rebecca, can I also, I'm sorry. Can I also have you pull up the back of, the back end of ClickFunnels? I just want to see how how each of these are converting.
No problem. You just tell me when you're ready. I've got it all pretty much ready.
Oh, perfect. I will unshare my screen and let's see if we can get you to share your screen, if that screen share will actually work.
No problem. All right, I'm gonna go over here. You see, where is it? Enable, no, screen, there it is. Screen share. I'm just gonna do everything. Oh, click that. Do you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Did Facebook change? I'm like, that's why I was like in here. I was like, the font looks different.
Oh yeah, they did. They revised the business suite. So yeah, if you come in here, yep, all tools.
I'm like, yeah, every time I come in, it looks a little different. Okay,
yeah,
it's somewhere.
And Ads Manager. There we go. All right.
Yeah, you just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it.
Okay. So I'm going to blow this up even bigger here so we can see. Okay. So you are running 2 different campaigns. So let's just click on, you know your way around the back of this, Rebecca, or no?
Yeah, for them. Yes, you might. I'll let you know if I'm like, what?
Okay. So I want to go into the edit settings of each of these campaigns, and I want to see what types of campaigns they're set up as here.
You just tell me if I'm in the wrong spot.
Nope, no, this is great. So we are doing a conversion setup here. Okay. And then let's go look at the other one.
Okay. Oops. Where am I going? I must have hit something.
Okay. This one. Add there. Okay. And conversions on this. Okay. All right. So let's go back into the main area and check both of them. And then go over to the ads tab.
Ads tab. This one. This one.
Yep, that one. Okay, now here, I want you to go click on under the little column setup. We want to go to perform. So it's under view setup, and yeah, there we go.
They're right there. Okay.
Yep. We want to do performance and clicks.
There it is.
Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to have you scroll all the way over to the right.
There's a little bar. There it is.
And I'm going to move my people around here. Okay. So then keep scrolling a little bit more. I'm looking for the cost per click and the click-through rate. Here we go. Okay, so go click on the click-through rate. So it sorts by the CTR.
This one. Okay. This one. Or do you want this one?
That's fine. We can look at the all version. That's fine.
Did I sort it? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Oh my goodness, my computer's being weird. Hold on a second here.
Hey, at least you can share.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it did sort it. I think it just took a second and then it blipped when it sorted it.
Click on. It's sorting right now by website purchases. So click on.
Got this one?
The click-through rate. There you go.
There we go.
Okay. So here, so as a super, super general rule of thumb, and I'm literally going to make every person who ever does Facebook ads like cringe, but generally the baseline we want to stick with is the rule of 1, which is you want to have a click-through rate higher than 1%, and you want to have a cost per click less than $1. General complete rules, right? So, so right here you have one that's already getting, looks like a fairly new one, at 22% click through. That's fantastic. Is that a video ad? Looks like or is that a testimonial of somebody?
Yeah, this one's a video ad because the V. Yep, that's a video ad.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, video ads usually perform much, much better anyway. This one looks like fairly new. So you've got an amazing click-through rate. You've got low cost per click, but it's only had 6 clicks through in total so far. I would definitely leave that one on because it has the potential to be really, really good. So far, there hasn't, out of those 6, no purchases that have come through, but that's okay. I mean, it's only 6 people through, right? The highest performing one that you have there of website purchases, 23. So it looks like most of them are coming from this ad. Did it run for longer than previous ads? Yeah.
Yeah. This was like doing videos was like a video ad was like one of the improvements we made once they ran this one for a while. So this was like the first one that's ran the longest. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And this one is doing really well. Obviously it's converting. You've got a fairly low cost per click. And you've got really good click-through rates here. So you're actually, especially for conversion ads, you're actually doing really, really well. Like I've seen much worse on all of this. So let's scroll down and kind of see where our click-through rates drop off. And okay, so let's stop right here. So the next highest performing one is the 13 website purchases. You're still at a 5.5% click-through rate for all. So the difference between all and regular is like if they're clicking on a link inside the copy, or if they're clicking on like to share it or to make a comment or something. So so the regular click-through rate, not all, the regular click-through rate are the people that click the button that are going straight to the page. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So the
So
click-through rate
all
all is going to be a little bit skewed, but that's okay because even if they click through from the link in the copy or something else, and we ended up getting purchases, it's okay. So we've got quite a few clicks off of that. And your cost per click is up a little bit higher. But you're still under $2. I'm looking at the one right above it where your cost per click is at $3.63 and so far no conversions. I'd keep an eye on that one. The one right above the one we were just looking at, sorry.
The
13. Yeah, that one.
So that one perhaps
it's a good click-through rate. It's a new ad, right? So it's only had 15 clicks. But the cost per click on that one's pretty high comparatively. Yeah. So I would just keep a watch on that one, because if you have others that are performing much better and actually getting conversions, right? That's kind of where we would want to put more of your money to. So I would keep a watch on that after it's gotten, and a lot of these are new. So after they've gotten like over 100 clicks, if they still are not converting or that cost per click is still pretty high, then you're probably going to want to look at turning those off. And just let the money filter through the ones that are performing really well.
Got it. That makes sense.
Okay, so I'm just looking at this from yeah.
I don't know how new it is. I just, I'm going slow on the ad spend. So, because this isn't very new, is it, Rebecca? It's been around.
Yeah, that's definitely months at this point. These ones have all been around.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably is. You're just not you're just going slow on the ad spend, so it's just taking longer to get the sales and the data, I guess. Yeah.
Yep. And remember, so when you have your budget, the more ads that you have in there and the more ad sets, which you only have 2 campaigns. We didn't look at your ad sets yet, but the more that you have it spread, your budget spread, the longer it's going to take for those to kind of come through. So if you have clear winners on this, which you do, and you really want to increase, kind of some of your sales for a little bit, I would come in and turn some of the other ones off so that more budget goes to the ones that are working, so that more of your traffic is just going to go like through those.
That makes
sense. That makes sense.
I would definitely like to do that for sure. Okay.
Okay, so let's scroll down here just a little ways. I think this is probably, looks like what you're doing here is pretty good. So see, there's a bunch of them that haven't even been shown to people yet, probably just because the budget didn't allow. Or some of them were turned off. But you still got really good click-through rates and decent cost per click. So, and keep scrolling all the way down. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. Like those ones there that haven't even been reached yet, it may be a matter of turning some of them off, but I'm guessing that we probably have some duplicates between ads and ad sets. So scroll back up. Let's go. We're going to start here looking at one of the ads. I want to look at one of your top performers here. So let's go in and edit the second one down.
This one?
That's driving a bunch of.
Oh yeah, this is the ugly picture that seems to be the winner overall.
Yeah.
Sometimes they totally do. Yeah, let's go and edit that one. I just want to see what we have in terms of. Oh, there you go. Love it.
It's ridiculous.
Effective strategies for cleaning.
Kathy hates this image so much.
I hate this image so
but
much.
it works.
Right. And that's the thing with ads is a lot of times like the stuff, all you're looking for is eye catching, right? So this is clearly catching people's eye. Okay, so I like how you have the 5 stars there. You have a really good, very clear effective strategies for cleaning. See more, like in the little preview area. And then, yeah, let's scroll down and look at the rest of your copy that's in there. Primary text. First step towards feminist clean, designing what you want.
It's clearly one of my mentors, from What Not to Wear.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I know him.
Yeah, he's
awesome. Headline, free book. So your free book headline, one of the things, I mean, this one is working really, really well, so I don't want to make changes to it right now. But one of the things that does seem to help those headlines, because over on the right-hand side on the preview, if you scroll that down just a little bit so we can see the bottom part of the ad. This I guess
sorry. No, it won't let me.
Yeah, it's hiding it from us.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like this thing is in the way. What's this do? That's weird.
Oh, it might be that whatever the published thing is. So normally that headline shows up underneath the ad, right? On most of the placements, right? So underneath that, a lot of times things that help with that is putting an emoji in with that. So like a book or like a rocket or, something that's like another star or 5 stars there. That kind of helps catch people attention as well. That's just a super, super minor thing though. So, okay. So in looking at this, it looks like your, the messaging is matching what you have for the free book. The only thing that I would maybe suggest is, and I know you have multiple different ads running to the same page, but maybe actually on the funnel page, including a section that has this image and maybe some of the other images that you're running in the ad. Just so when people click through, they're like, oh, I'm still in the right place. Right? Okay. So it's like I'm going from this ad, and even I know you hate that image, but even if it's a little section on the page above the fold or close, even over in that sidebar area, looks like you have actually here,
I can pull the page up if you want.
I have it up right here. So this sidebar area here, even if you did, because the rest of this space isn't used in here for the advertorial. So even if you put in here and it's like, transforming from this to this, or avoiding, or like the worst of, or whatever some of those pictures are depicting, and include some of the pictures that you're using in the ads, just so that it's here. So when people come in, they're like, okay, I see this.
Oh boy. You're not my favorite, Jen.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And let's do this.
Well, why is there a double picture there?
This is a ClickFunnels thing. A lot of times the mobile view, like one needs to be hidden and one doesn't.
Yeah, no, and it's like, I think when you make a duplicate, it messes up the settings. Like, because we have a lot of like, when you make a funnel copy and then you just don't catch them all. I'm changing that. That drives me crazy.
And on the mobile one, I would say maybe, you still leave Kathy up high after you remove the duplicates, because most people are probably coming through on mobile. So I would even like leave Kathy on the mobile one and then maybe put like the pictures here, like the worst of the worst kind of thing. So it's not like they're not hit right up front with it, or shrink them way down and put all of the pictures in as kind of a bar like this, like the as seen on bar, just so it's all we're trying to do is help them understand that they're still in the right place. Like they clicked on this ad, they went to the right place, right? So they're recognizing that cognition. That's all. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to all the layouts. Here we go. Okay, and you're in editing the ad. There, look at you go. Can we actually go look at the stats on the back of this real quick?
Oh, on the ClickFunnels? Yes.
Okay.
So there's a whole bunch of them that have been being run for a while, and some of them are archived, and I don't think I can bring them back because we're at like page limits. But
okay,
this is like the most
fine.
recent one.
Yep. Let's just click on stats there. And we've got, right now, this is only December to December. You can change that to whatever.
Dates on here. Oh, they're there. Okay, let's do. I don't think it was even back to this far, but we'll find out in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, we have so many clones of clones.
Right.
Yeah. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, so we've got, so they're hitting the very first page. And then, so we've got 557 pages. So that's that first page that we were looking at, right?
Right. Yep.
Okay. And then the cart page is where they actually fill out their info.
Correct. Yep.
And so we've got, excuse me, rough math. You've got 474 unique views. You've got 282 unique views on the cart page. Oh my gosh.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
It's always when you're trying to present, right?
Right? Oh, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, take a break. No worries. But Kathy, you'll have to check and see, like, you're writing down these suggestions, right? I'm hoping, because I have my screen, so I'm kind of flipping around, so I haven't been writing things down. Okay,
yes,
good.
I
All right.
am. I am making notes, and maybe
Cool.
this will be available to replay.
I think she's recording because I see a little. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know the software, but
excuse me. Yes. This is
recording.
Whew, I got tears and everything.
Yeah, no, that happens to me sometimes. I totally get it.
Whew. Sorry, you guys.
Sorry about that.
Whew. Okay, I think I got it. So that means I have no voice. Roughly a 50% opt-in. Woo. Okay. Roughly 50% of the people that hit the page are going to the cart page.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's really good, actually. And then from the cart page, you have 20% that are opting in, which is good for a free plus shipping offer. And then your first upsell, 13 and 13.7, good. And then none on the others. Those are kind of new, right?
Well, the upsells aren't doing really well. I think that's like, this upsell seems to do okay. The masterclass, like, that one's doing okay, but then these ones never seem to do okay. I don't know. Maybe this one's just because this one's not because it's at the end, because we've had like get it for $1 and no one will get it. So like, we've tried everything with the insiders. It just never does well. But then this one right here, this one doesn't do well either. Every once in a while you get a sale here. But clearly not on this funnel, probably on some of the other funnels.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. So this is just like one, but this is like the one that has PayPal, and I think this is our most recent one with that's doing the best.
And adding PayPal was huge. That was a really good thing.
Adding what?
That helped a lot.
Adding PayPal at checkout really
yeah.
upped our numbers a lot.
That's good. Yeah, the upsell here of almost 14%. That's pretty good. I think that you could probably realistically should be able to almost double that. So I'd maybe look at the design of that page and kind of see if there's a way that you could like do a split test, change up the messaging.
My spidey sense says that's really where I need to go. I would love your input on that page to see what we're doing wrong, because it's not really, if I can convert at that step, then I can afford to keep running ads for a long time. I've got to get
Okay.
I've got to get that one fixed. That's always been the sticky point, is how do we get more clicks? If we can sell more of the financial organizing masterclass, then, yeah, if we can take a peek at that one, Rebecca.
And they all look really similar, like the designs. I'm going to pull all of these upsell pages up. Hold on here.
Okay. And while you're doing that, I would also say, in looking through the, wow, the landing page, there are not many calls to action in there. Meaning, in order for people to be able to actually say, yes, give me the book, I had to scroll down almost to the bottom on mobile. So they hit that page, the very first one, and they can't actually say, give me the book.
Oh, you're right.
You do. There's only really one or two things at the very bottom.
Until the very bottom. So I would duplicate that call to action and make sure that there's one much higher up in the fold as well, both on mobile and on desktop.
Where would you suggest that we put it?
I mean, honestly, I would test putting it right below the headline and right below your first dear friend intro, and then even break it up. For sure. Let's see here. Then you have from Clinton Kelly, and then you have the images of your book for sure next to the images of your book. Yep.
How many do you feel is good to have like 4 or 5 click buttons to buy?
I shouldn't have to scroll more than twice without seeing a button.
Okay. And is the button copy good instead of, grab the book? Or
I instead of saying yes, I would say, I want my free copy of the book, and you can try testing some different links. This is I am not a copywriter and my only funnel optimization is just from like experience here. So I'm sure that there are plenty of people who have other ideas, but the yes, I want this is a bit ambiguous. So I just make it more clear what it is that they're getting. Like
send me the book.
Right?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Jen?
Like claim my free book.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm ready to get organized. Send me my free book. They don't all have to say the same thing. You can kind of switch up different ones.
No one's ever ready to get organized.
Yeah.
They want to feel organized, but not necessarily get organized.
Okay, so let's go look at your pages real quick, and then I want to go back into Ads Manager because there's probably some big changes we can make in there. So let's go back into, I know you wanted to look at your pages here. So what's the first upsell? This one?
This is the first one, the financial masterclass. And this is the one that's probably doing the best.
Okay. And that's a great That's a great hooky hooky headline right there. And I would not even say buy in my book, because they just got a free book, right? So maybe that's a claim.
Ordering my
Okay.
book.
Yeah, ordering. I like that. At least $400. It's free. Awesome. There's your video. So okay. Here's where, again, I am not a funnel master. However, I would probably try. Go ahead and scroll down some more. Let me see what else we have here copy wise. Congrats for taking advantage of this offer. Okay, what is that? What is this one?
That's
Is this part of the same thing?
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. This is a little confusing because you're at the very top, you're like, thanks for getting my book. Here's your next step. Which is great. So typically it's like, what, the book is on its way. These are some things that you can do to get started right away. And if you're ready to up level, then take advantage of this masterclass. But it's almost like you're selling it twice here.
Yeah.
Because this, congrats for taking advantage of this offer. And for those who are super motivated, like you're repitching the same thing again, right?
Yeah.
So,
And you know what? Didn't we move the video? The video used to be down here and copy used to be at the top. And I remember us swapping it for a test.
Okay. Good.
I do remember that. So that's
Yeah.
the only thing I remember about this area, though. There used to be a video down here.
Okay. Yeah, I would say it like it's redundant. And maybe even test a version where you're actually like either doing just this or just the top copy with the video. And one of the big keys with these pages is like, you did a good job, like good job taking advantage of that offer. Now here's how to jumpstart your progress. Like I'm going to give you, especially with the video, I'm going to give you 3 tips in the video here that get you started right away. And now, and then that's where you're like, here's some things you can do while you're waiting for the book. So you get them to watch the video or to read that gives them a jump start. And then you're like, and if you're really ready to take your organizing to the next level, you need the masterclass. But usually, especially with the upsells in their mind, they're like, I'm done learning and reading. I want like quick decisions. So I would try doing super short version of these page where it's just the copy and video or just this. And you can even set up the split tests on them to kind of move against each other. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. We do two things to split test though, right? Like we can't do like 4 split test versions.
Right. Yeah. You're only going to split test 2 of them against each other. But you can do set up maybe changing the layouts and then pick your winner there and like constantly keep picking your winner and then change, test the other things against each other. And even if you just if you put $1,000 in a week or something through it, it would drive enough traffic through that you could change that a couple of times. Okay. I am running up on time here. So what would be more beneficial for you right now, to go back to Ads Manager and look at your audience setup, or keep looking at some of your pages here?
I think looking at pages, because the audience is my lookalike audience. Yeah, I've been doing this 17 years. So my audience, we have pretty much dialed in. It's my
Okay.
audience. So
What
we're
is
doing
your lookalike based off of?
I'm sorry?
We had a buyer's list. I know, and we grabbed like, I think we have I know we had a buyer's list we uploaded and like a list from like of the contacts from her. What am I trying to say? From her email.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
talk today.
Perfect. That's awesome.
Yes.
One of the other audiences that we really love to use, in addition to the buyer's list and stuff, is do you publish a lot of videos on your business page?
We're starting to.
Okay. So as you do the videos on your business page,
Oh, you mean like in Facebook business? Well, we could, I suppose. I don't think we've done that, but we're starting to have like a lot of podcast videos.
yeah,
So
your Facebook business page, even if you just repurpose it and share them back over there.
just as another place to upload them, we could do that.
Yeah, because then what you can do is actually set up video view ads in Facebook to promote those videos. And then the more people that watch the videos, so here's what's awesome is they get really endeared to Kathy because they're watching her, falling in love with her and everything that you're doing, right? And so then you create a lookalike audience based off of the people who watch the videos.
Right. Okay.
And a lot of times that ends up performing really, really well also. And then another thing that I will just say, because you are running 2 conversion ads. So just in terms of like, keep the ads are good. The ads are structured right. They're performing really well. Try running the same ads as a traffic campaign instead of a conversion campaign.
I think
Now,
we initially did that before we did like conversion ads. There was a whole bunch of testing with traffic ads, like the same exact thing, but during like until we did conversion ones, from what I remember, but it was so long ago.
Yeah, and I mean conversion ads, like that's what traditional agencies do, and they totally work. And you're already getting really good numbers. But what I have found is traffic ads, especially based off of those correct lookalikes, going to content based copy, which you are doing because you're not you're not going straight to a sales funnel. Well, you are, but it's not like let me take your money right on the first page. So try pushing some traffic ads straight to that
just see
page.
what happens.
Yeah, and see what happens. Because what it should do is drop your cost.
Got it. Okay. I mean, it's worth trying, right?
Yeah. And when you set those up, make sure you set different UTM parameters so that when you're in ClickFunnels, you can look at the traffic that's coming from that UTM code instead of your conversion ads. So you can separate the difference of what's happening. Does that make sense?
Wait, so you can do that in ClickFunnels? Hold on a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, that would be actually very helpful. I didn't even know that.
Click on your filters right here, in where the dates are.
Oh, this is brilliant. Kathy, she just saved us so much time. You have no idea on that webinar. So, okay. Thank you.
Awesome.
Now, what's UTM mean?
It's like you see all this stuff at the top of this URL where it's got like this question mark and then it's got all this kind of stuff. These are like UTM codes.
Okay.
And it's just I don't know a good way of explaining what they do.
It stands for it's like universal tracking something blah blah blah. Anyway, it's a way of like hiding variable information inside of the URLs so that we can use that information to track data on the back end, basically.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I could, for like that webinar, I could give like www.page.com ? Kathy's page and question mark Don's page, or I'm just making stuff up. And then I can go in here and I can filter and see everybody's traffic without having to make copies and copies of pages.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so amazing. You just saved us a bunch of time, Jen.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking that you could do that here. That's
yeah, you do. Yeah. Yeah, that is one awesome thing about ClickFunnels, that you can filter that stuff out. So yeah, I would do that. And then the other big thing that I would do is set up obviously you have your pixel on this site, right? But set up which would require some extra work, but set up retargeting ads for people who hit these pages.
Okay.
So for people that hit the first page and didn't convert into, like, didn't even click through for the free book, retarget them with a, hey, I tried to give you a free book and I saw you didn't take it, right? And you can easily set that up in Facebook in Ads Manager by doing pixel traffic and then people who haven't visited this URL or have visited this URL.
I don't know why we haven't done any of that. I guess we could do that with all of these if we really wanted to.
I totally would, and retarget the upsells, which is going to require that you create a different page where they can actually like go buy it instead of it being an upsell, right?
Right. Okay.
But
we've got those pages.
Retargeting ads is like way cheaper than, even if you're doing conversion ads for the retargeting, but it's way cheaper because it's only showing these people that have hit these pages, right?
Right. That's a good idea. Okay.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I would totally set up the retargeting and make sure that your ads match your pages and test traffic ads to see. But the rest of your setup, you're actually doing really well here. I would just like really hardcore work on split testing some of these, the main landing page and the opt-in page there, to just kind of move content around, super simplify, and make it really easy for them to just say yes. I know that's really general, but I hope that kind of helps.
That actually gives us a lot of things to just try.
Yeah.
Right. I love it. That's brilliant. And you've saved us a lot of time. If I like doing the educational type of ads because it's just like, is this something that you can really use? If so, then here, buy it. I don't want to cram things down their throat.
Yep.
And make it a valuable resource for people.
Yep. And have you used that, the picture of Clinton Kelly with his testimonial as an ad?
We tested that one, and the pile of junk did better.
Okay.
I think that was what made Kathy so mad.
Yeah.
The pile of junk beats everything.
Yeah.
I know. It's crazy. Honestly, like people go and produce all these really awesome videos and, all this stuff. And then it's like the one that you shot like this walking down the hall performs better than anything else. Right.
Yeah. And my testimonial from a guy that I didn't even know bought a book wins out over everything. Clinton Kelly, Dorothy Brennan.
We had to make up a picture for him. We didn't even know who he was, right? It was a random guy that you met at a conference or something, right?
Yeah. Stanislav. At least we know his name.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am 7 minutes late for my other call. If I can hop off here, but if you guys have any other questions or anything, please do reach out. I hope that this did help.
Thank you so much. It really is. This is great.
Tech stuff. Thank you, Rebecca, for hopping on and helping us out.
Thanks, Rebecca. You rock a lot. Oh my gosh, I cannot live.
Awesome.
I couldn't do this job without her.
This did stream on my pages and my group and some of that stuff. But if you don't see a link on my profile or whatever, I can grab a copy. Actually, you know what? I'll get a copy of the recording and just send it to you.
Oh, that'd be super helpful. Thank you so much. You're very generous, Jen, and you're brilliant. Thanks for being so smart.
Thank you.
Well, I hope it helped. And let me know how some of those tests work out. It'd be awesome to see.
We will, for sure.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jen.
All right. Thanks,
Thank
you
you.
guys. I appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Happy